Good afternoon, Mike Thompson along with Scott Hope for Redskin Radio, and this afternoon we're preparing for the Loudon High School baseball team, the Loudon High School soccer team, and some of our track athletes as they prepare to make the trip over to the spring fling in Murfreesboro next week. So we'd encourage everyone to join and go support all the Redskin athletes for any of their and all of their competitions, and hopefully we'll be there at the end of the week. We're now joined by Coach Jason Lambert of the baseball team, and as you have gone through the season, Coach, this team just kept getting better and better and able to push through each and every situation that they encountered.
Yeah, we've been having a good finish of the season. Started off pretty strong. I think we won somewhere around 8 or 9, 10 games in a row. I can't remember exactly how we started off, but had some ups and downs throughout the middle of the season. But you know, it's not necessarily the best team right now that's getting to the spring fling. It's the teams that finish strong and they finish hot. And right now, I think we're playing our best baseball.
Coach, take a little time right now. Has it actually hit you going to the state?
Yeah, I was telling our coaching staff, I think this is the hardest and most I've worked on a weekend in my entire life. But I've been on the phone with lots of coaches the past couple of days, and just trying to wrap our head around what our weekly schedule is going to look like. And I think our guys are ready to go. We're going to get a good practice in tomorrow, right before we leave, and then we'll get a good send-off from the community at 1 o'clock, and we'll be ready to go for our competitions all week long.
Coach, Scott and I in 2015 were able to go with the last Redskin squad that made it to the state tournament. Your seniors on this year's 2019 squad were all 8th graders. Have any of them mentioned that about that?
Yeah, I've had a couple of guys said that they were sitting in the bleachers and watched that dog pile right when the team won the sub-state game and to send them off to the state. And they said, to me, they said, you know, at that moment when they saw that, they wanted to be a part of an experience like that. And I'm just so glad that we're able to do that for our guys, and to be able to come out here and compete with a lot of heart and character, and be able to come out here and win that big game and be able to continue to play baseball for the next week.
You know, one of the similarities that I've done a little research on in comparing the 2015 squad and this 19 squad is that they ran through the district undefeated, and then throughout the region and right on into the state tournament without the loss of the game. So you've got them playing at peak performance at the right time.
Absolutely. I mean, we've had a really good finish to our tournament season right now through the district and region and sub-state. So our guys they're playing really good baseball, pitching it well, hitting it well, playing good defense. And I want to give a good shout out to all the teams in our district. Really and truly, there was a couple of guys, 2 or 3 of those teams in there that could be sitting here right with us. And I've got some really good congratulations from all the coaches in our district, and they just said, you know, they're really hoping that we can represent the district strong for the next week and try to make them proud as well as everybody else here from Loudon.
Coach, the brackets are out. You've drawn Sequatchie County. You know a little bit about them right now?
We know very little. I've got some good contacts. They played Meigs County earlier in the year, and Coach Roberts is, you know, he's going to work with me and try to help us get prepared to play them. They've also played. I've got some mutual friends between Coach Roberts, and also they played Grundy a lot. I think maybe Grundy might be able to help us out if that's possible. But you know, they're playing really good baseball. They've got 2 strong pitchers. One of them threw on Saturday, though, so that was one of the big things that helps us, is that they had to push their sectional game to Saturday, and their #1 pitcher, I think, threw a complete game. So, you know, just mathematically, it doesn't make sense with the pitching count that he'll be available for Tuesday. But, you know, at this point in the game, regardless of your draw, these 8 teams are playing the best baseball in the state. Win or loss, whatever the record is, we're going to have to go out there and continue to play our best baseball and really realize that, you know, we can't just be happy to be there. We've got to go out there and do our job and to play the game and know that we've got to have the right mentality to go out there and win the whole thing.
That's Coach Jason Lambert of the Loudon High School baseball team. I would invite everyone to make the trip over to Murfreesboro. If you can't, Listen to WLNT 96.1, Magic 104.1, and RedskinRadio.com.